Howdy everyone, welcome back to my garage. I mentioned a few videos ago that I could do with a bigger workbench. Today's that day. First things first, I need to dismantle this and move it all out of the way. So I modified the riving knife from a table saw so I could do non-through cuts, but that made the dust extraction incredibly crap on the table saw. Even with the dust extraction hooked up to it, all the sawdust were just piling up inside the machine itself. So I installed this new system which uses gravity to get rid of the sawdust.
The material I used on this build was 38 by 63mm CLS timber. It's what my previous benches were made from, and it's super cheap. Although, if you can afford it, I'd recommend using 2x4s for the frame if you're going to build something similar. There's more meat at either side of the pocket screws. Speaking of pocket screws, I use lots on this build. If you're not a fan of pocket screws, it doesn't matter. Just click like, subscribe, and move on to my other videos. Thanks. No pocket hole clamps? No problem. Use a tub of grout or a tin of paint. I drilled 9mm diameter holes to accept the levelling feet. I use levelling feet because my garage floor slopes in two different directions. I use 70mm torque screws to connect the two centre supports together. Now I could get some proper clamping pressure. I find if I can't apply clamping pressure for pocket screws, I'll drive each one in a bit to establish a connection and prevent the screw from moving the wood, and then tighten each screw up.
So that's the base complete and a quick tour. Table saw, jigs, dust extractor for table saw, couple of cubby holes, up my air filter, air compressor at the back, 1, 2, 3 lots of drawers. So that's the top and bottom frames complete. They're pretty much identical, except the top one has this part missing because that's where the table saw is going to go.
You can't see it here because I was recording a time lapse, but I took a drill bit right to the face after the bit slipped, which hurt like hell.
So that's the frame assembled. Time to call in the big guns.
Oh, ankle.
All right.
Right, stop a minute. Try and get...
Yeah. You got your side in? Good job. Oh, you're a gem. I've got this side down so it's a lot easier. Woo. Oh, that's much better. Oh, beautiful. I love you. She loves me.
We actually dropped the sheet of MDF right on this bottom corner, which blew out the pocket holes. Plenty of glue on a clamp fixed this. My phone battery died at this point, but I didn't know. What I did here was drill 3 holes where I knew I had clearance so I could join them up. I checked the fence was set up properly, clenched my ass cheeks together and made the cut. I was really nervous about cutting into the top. I finished the cut with my flush cut saw. Moment of truth.
Too low.
Damn it!
It's about 5mm too low to be flush with the level of the worktop. Bugger. Never mind, let's recut the legs.
I recut the legs off camera and reattached them to the bench.
That's perfect.
I used a flush trim bit in the retro router to get the top flush with the frame.
So I've only just drilled through the MDF top, not through the frame, because the 3mm drill bit that I've got, it just seems slightly too big for the screws that I'm putting in, so one of them is a bit loose, and I'll show you that now. As you can see there, it's just not gripping whatsoever, so I've just pilot holed the MDF top to prevent that from splitting, and then I'm just going to drive the screws directly into the frame. If I had a smaller drill bit, like a 2mm drill bit, that'd be even better, but I don't, so the screws are only going to be going in part way anyway. I mean, the 32mm screws, so 18, they're only going in about 10-12mm, so I don't think the frame's going to be splitting.
I added a screw at either side because it would definitely mess with my OCD if I didn't.
Work surface. Yes. So I'm going to call that part one for this video. I've got it framed out, I've got the top on, I've got the table saw set up, and basically it is a workbench. Already I can see the benefits of my previous bench. It's a full sheet. In part two, I'll be ripping out the old workbench because I want to use the tops in that for the base in this. So I need to find out where I'm going to put all that stuff first. And then what I'll do is I'll get the base in, and I'll get the cupboards built, and we'll make a start on the drawers. Hopefully have the drawers done as well by the end of the next video. I can start moving stuff across them from everywhere else because it's a mess at the moment. But we'll get there. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'd proper appreciate it if you tap that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. First things first, hang up the tip. It's upside down.
What do you mean it's upside down?
It's damaged there.
So upside down.
That fly is really irritating.